Alrighty, welcome back to the Malakai campaign, and as we mentioned at the tail end of the last episode, we're going to start this one off right away with a battle where we are going to try to take Magathkin's last settlement, and that would leave them with just this tiny little army left over, except actually that, I was going to say, I thought maybe that army was close enough to reinforce. It is. Yeah, it's going to reinforce. Okay, so actually they may not have anything left after this. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Decisive victory. Yeah, I don't see anything there that particularly worries me. Obviously, the Plague Bearers are a little bit tough. What's the word I'm looking for? Resilient, maybe. And Festergax himself is going to do a little damage to us, but we are slightly magic resistant, so I'm not expecting too much out of them in this battle. Okay, so I think what we'll do here, we want to have a nice clean line of fire, so we're going to go ahead and get our Thunderers here in the middle, and maybe we'll do... Actually, I kind of want you... Let's select you. Let's get you over here a little bit. Let's get you here. Let's get you here. And you here. We want our miners on the flanks. We'll get you in the middle. You're sort of my backup, my reserves. Don't think we're going to need a whole heck of a lot of them. Let's get let's get you actually over here. Let's get the cannons back here. And yeah, I got to get used to the fact that the gyrocopters now have a lot more models in them. Then let's get you guys here in front. And then we're just going to do 3 of you over here. 3 of you over here. We'll go ahead and move almost everybody forward right away to clean up our lines a little bit. And the last one, of course, is Malakai. Malakai will kind of get you here. Alright, so let's go ahead and, except for the cannons, let's start the battle. Let's move everybody forward a little bit here. And then you 3 now have a little bit more room. Maybe not. I was trying to get you enough room to actually spread out, and you really can't. Okay, we'll do it with 2. There we go, we'll do it with 2. And that leaves you to be another reserve unit. I think that'll be fine. They have to come towards us because of our cannons, or are they running? They're not going to run and hide, are they? This is what they're doing. They're coming at my Doom Seekers because I foolishly forgot about them. Let's go ahead and turn ourselves here. And now we can go ahead and get you. Actually, let's go ahead and get all 3 of you back over here like so. Okay, you guys did not do this the way I expected you to. You first, you second, you third. Get like that. That I don't understand why they're not quite moving the way I expected them to, but it's fine. You guys go ahead and turn around and blast them. You guys, you can help out. The rest of you, except for you, and you, go ahead and move forward a little bit more. Oops, cannons. I need the cannons to shoot over here. Plague Hammer? What's that about? Is that the name of the... Those look like Nurglings, yeah, so that's just the name of the commanding unit over there. Okay, they should not last long, I would not think. Okay, how are we doing here? Our gunpowder should start shooting any moment. Let's go ahead and plan on doing some flanking now. Looks like we have found their flank. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get it up here. Alright, how are we doing over here? You can go ahead and hit them. Okay, you can go ahead and flank. You three destroy... Well, actually, you can go ahead and turn around and help hit them. Alright, you can now hit... You hit them from behind. You can now go ahead and do your thing against them. Okay, that looks like that's going to pretty well take care of it here. Malakai, give you your buff here. Yeah, you guys, I forgot to give you your buffs. Let's go ahead and just finish wiping out the Plague Bears. I guess makes more sense to get you over there. Cannons probably should have stopped firing long before now. Oh, no, we got... I didn't even notice this. We got them behind us, okay. Guys, turn around and help take care of this over here. Take those plague toads. Actually get on him. And you as well. And Makaisson. Excuse me, Malakai. You can... Oh, they have... They have two different character units. I somehow managed to not notice that. Okay, you guys are now ready to dive in on those plague toads, I suppose. These miners are actually getting pretty beat up. See if you can pull back, guys. Alright, looks like Plague Chosen and Fester Gax are both pretty well taken care of. Everything is disintegrating. Okay. Kill him. Come on, guys, you can do it. Isn't he is he mortal? I guess he's mortal, so he's actually not disintegrating, but he's dead now. Okay. Alright. I somehow... Oh, that's right, it was the reinforcing army. My goodness, I forgot that second army was reinforcing. That's where the other character unit, so it was another lord, came in. Alrighty, so... Decent money, especially for dwarfs. I'm not used to dwarfs getting that much money. I wonder if they changed that in Thrones of Decay. Let's go ahead and occupy it. Enemy killed in battle, enemy killed in battle, province secured, faction destroyed. Very nice. And we encountered another faction. We got some dwarf beer. Deaths in battles, them of course. And we got some ranks gained. We got some skills to apply here.
Malakai Makaisson.
One thing we definitely want to do now is this. And then we want to go ahead and apply these skills. Let's go ahead and give you... Definitely want to give you hard to hit, but you get another one on top of that. And maybe bandolier. No, scratch that. I want you to have always ready. I somehow didn't even notice that before, but yeah, I want you to be able to shoot faster. Let's give you hard to hit, or no, is it time? No, I'm not going to give you any of those just yet. The nice thing is they don't block, taking one of them doesn't block the others out, so So Gotrek is really going to be able to be good at fighting multiple enemies. Hard to hit for you.
Hypothermia would be a poor death.
Hypothermia would be a poor death, indeed. Okay. So I guess...
Pride keeps me warm.
okay, so these climates are all considered... no, this is considered frozen. Okay. Alright, so we're good with both frozen and mountain climates. That makes sense, being where we started. Alright,
Engineer!
no more recruiting to do with you, but I could...
Demon Slayer. More moving, less whinging.
I could go ahead and...
Keep moving.
yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to keep my armies together as much as possible. Yeah, we're definitely going to be going to war with the Skaven here pretty soon, aren't we? We got Hell Pit right below us. And it looks like he's already taken Fort Stroghoff here. And potentially more. We'll have to check these others out. Let's see here. Let's take a look at our
Past is the past.
settlements. It's hard for me to demolish a trinket maker since it is getting us money, and money is always really important. However, we really do need growth. We have no growth buildings at all right now. I'm actually going to do it. How much growth do we get here? We get 10 out of this. I think I'm actually going to demolish this trinket maker. Because we need to prioritize growth. We're looking at 3 turns just to be able to get him up to tier 2. How much would we get out of it? Doesn't say. This is 870 to build. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Gosh, I hate to give up 200 gold per turn. Yowza. Spirit's Adventure. Okay, so we need to upgrade airship hull to hardened hull. Is that what we just did right here? Indeed it is. Okay, so that'll be done. The Book of Grudges, Confederate, Legendary Lord, and... oh, that's right, we need to complete an adventure. So, let's see. Do we need to wait a turn for replenishment to happen here? Diplomacy...
The ice gold.
nothing there. Okay, let me go ahead. Commandment. Let's go ahead and do a commandment. I think we want to do growth. Okay, so that'll help our growth right there. And our construction costs. Maybe I don't do that. I think I'm going to keep it. Okay. And research available. Gather the throngs. That's going to be important probably, since we're probably going to do a lot of recruiting of infantry units. Call to clan. That's going to take 250 oath gold. Yeah, we're at 103 right now. Are we getting any? We're getting none as income, so only from winning battles. We are at least already in Scruff. And on our way to Trom. And how many turns do we have? We have 5 turns before we hit our Age of Reckoning. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and... let's take a look at this now. I'm trying to remember. I think this is on Iron Man, so it's saving on its own. Correct. Okay, so I don't need to do manual saves. That's good. Alright, so let me again look at this. We've got Start Adventure for 2,000. You have begun an adventure. The buttons to the left and right of the legendary battle button represent this adventure's missions. Okay. Selecting a missions button displays its objective and rewards. The number of pips surrounding the legendary battle button indicate how many of the adventure's missions you must complete to unlock the battle. The top bar displays the active adventure, allowing you to easily track your progress and mission information via icons and tooltips. When multiple adventures are active, clicking the pin adventure button on a selected adventure will set it to display in the top bar. Okay, we'll probably remember that. Kill 800 enemies. Okay, so there was no reason why we couldn't have already started this with the before that last battle. Oh well, live and learn. Fight 1 battle with cavalry units in the enemy army. Fight 2 battles in a region with mountain climate. Okay, so definitely we should have done this before the last battle. But this is what I was talking about in the first episode, about how I'll make mistakes in this first time playing Malakai, and I'll already be thinking through, okay, the next time I play, this is what I'm going to do better next time. None of you saw it, but I was spinning my finger around my head to indicate the, the brain, the gears in the brain turning a little bit. Complete the dilemma chain, dwarf refugees. Interact with the marker to start the dilemma. Okay, the marker, I guess maybe we'll see it. Fight 2 battles against high elves. Okay, that's going to take a while. And ensure that the following building has been constructed, the refectory. Okay, I'll have to refresh my memory on which one that is. And meanwhile, I'm not going to... I don't have... This is not lit up. This adventure's mission icons are already pinned to the top. Okay, so they're all up there. Gotcha. All right. Grape shot ammunition switch for cannon units. That'll be nice. I didn't even read what the rewards are, but I'm not going to go back through all these. Okay, we'll definitely try to do that. I did want to check what the refectory is, and also what this dwarf refugees dilemma marker is. Okay, let's see here. Where is a dilemma marker? Do I have to go back into that panel? Because I'm not seeing anything on the map. What was it? This? Interact with the marker. Aha. There it is. Okay. Alright. Can I teleport to it? Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to click on it. It's not doing anything. Okay. Alright, so I'll have to go visit it. I wonder if I can visit it with just a hero. Well, we'll try that maybe after we get a hero recruited, because I don't want to give up my Gotrek and Felix for even a little while, because we're probably going to immediately advance down here on Fort Stragoff here. How strong, by the way, is Throt the Unclean? He is not quite as strong as us. He does have 2 settlements, so that's probably not this one. It's probably Fort Stragoff. Okay. So we don't actually see Throt himself. We see somebody named Staden or Staden. We see a Srick. And we don't see Throt. So that's something that we have to be aware of, because if we do go to war with them, we don't want to be ambushed by them. So always a concern when it comes to fighting the Skaven. But for the meantime, it's the second time I've said that recently. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do our diplomacy and end this turn.
The Snowbringer.
Bow to me.
Okay, nothing. We're close on a couple of things,
Sister
but
of
nothing
ice.
quite available just yet. You... Okay, do we need to do any more recruiting? No. Yeah. Do I have a... Well, he's in Marshstance, and he's the only one who can really do recruiting right now, so never mind. Let's, I don't really want to get a third lord going right now. We're doing okay money-wise, but I don't want to immediately become wasteful. So we're not going to recruit another lord yet. We are going to start recruiting again next turn. Speaking of which, we need buildings with which to do recruiting. The nice thing is they have changed it so that we can now build dwarf warriors without a barracks building. So dwarf warriors are good units, you know, particularly for the early game. So we'll keep rolling with them and miners for now. And I just kind of feel like I'm double checking everything basically, because I just starting a brand new faction for the first time. I'm always kind of feeling like I might be forgetting something. All right. We have to keep in mind also that the Norskins here, this is a Throg. He's not going to love us very much. So we're probably going to be going to war with him in the very short term. And he's fairly strong. And he's not at war with anybody. So we definitely need to be prepared for that as well. Maybe what we do is we go towards him instead of Throt. I don't know. We'll play that by ear. Next turn, let's go ahead and end this one. Okay, not a whole lot going on there. We have +1 control. We'll definitely take that. We got the mission successful, of course. Very good. We get 100 oath gold for that. That's useful. For all the spirit of Grogny's impeccable craftsmanship, the work on such a glorious feat of engineering is never truly complete. With some slight tinkering and reinforcement, the frame of the airship may yet still be improved. Okay. The forge unlocked. Very good. Faction encountered. This is Kostalton, or as I often refer to him, Warhammer Rasputin. And, okay. We're back to just needing to complete a mission and confederating a legendary lord. How many... Trying to remember now where's the easiest place to see how many grudges we currently have. I guess just hovering over the blue there. So total settled grudges, we're at 934. We need 15,000 to start looking at recruiting or confederating other legendary lords. So that's going to take a little while. Now we can go ahead and look at our options here. First of all, we know that we want artillery, and we know that we want slayers, right? Because if I looked, when I looked here, I saw slayer. Let's just really quickly take a look at just how strong we can make slayers to see if we can get away with an army of slayers and artillery. So inventor doesn't do anything for slayers. Here, let me do it like this. Okay, that's not as many as I thought. I thought I had seen more than one here that affected slayers. I guess it's this row right here and that right there. So this gives us a -10% upkeep for slayers, plus a bonus to weapon strength and a bonus to missile strength. Now the missile strength is interesting because the only units that that's going to affect are the new ones that are, what are they called? Slayer something or another. Slayer, we got Dragonback Slayer, so that's new. I didn't really inform myself very much before starting this campaign, which again was deliberate, but it does kind of put me in an awkward situation here when it comes to decisions like this. So we got Grudge Settlers, but these guys are still just melee. Slayer Pirates, here we go. Okay, so these guys are a hybrid unit. Fair enough. So that's what the missile strength bonus is for. So we've got Slayer Pirates, and then we have, what's this? Long Drong's Slayer Pirates. It doesn't look, it's not immediately apparent here that that's a regiment of renown, but that must be what it is. Okay, fair enough. So Slayer Pirates, maybe we'll give them a try. So what that tells me, I mean, those are pretty good buffs right there, plus I like the upkeep. Then what else do? We got weapon strength and missile strength. Okay, great. Ritualistic Scarring, missile resistance, that's quite good. And finally, Slayers, to me, casualty replenishment rate and more of an upkeep reduction. Okay, so what this tells me is we really do want to have a Slayer plus artillery plus gyrocopter army, because thematically, if we're going to be occasionally getting our army wiped out, what better group of units to do it with than Slayers, right? So, let me go ahead and unclick this. We can't obviously take these yet. We're not a high enough level, but it is something to... We could start the Tapestry of Oaths at least, so that's something to keep in mind. So what that tells me now is when I go back to this, if I look at what we can build here,
Why a slayer? Never
this is going to be a recruit rank gain. Why did I build this? I have no idea why I built this. That doesn't seem like something I'd normally want to do. Did I even realize what I was building? Okay, we have dwarf beer, we have upkeep, we have recruitment cost. That's good, but let's look at our full building browser. What we really need are Slayers. And I don't see... There we go. We can do... Oh, we can build Slayers and Slayer Pirates now already. Okay. Is there any value to having this line? No. No, because we're not going to recruit Quarrelers. We're not going to recruit Longbeards. We're not going to recruit any of these. Okay, so I can actually demolish this building. And we'll replace it with an artillery building. I guess I built this just because it was the only one available, but it probably used population. It's terrible that I can't remember back that far, but I now seem to kind of recall that having been an issue. All right, well, I don't know that I'm going to bother upgrading this because I don't know that I'm even going to keep it. So here's what we're going to do. I can't recruit in any Slayers right now just because the army's full. We could only recruit one at a time, which is less than ideal. So, what is going to allow us to recruit... Let me go back to this again. What allows us to recruit more units per turn? This right here does not affect... Well, this says airship crew recruitment capacity +2. This is airship crew recruitment capacity +1. Okay, so it's the main line here. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so that affects it. Is there anything else that affects it? This does not. This does not. There's no search feature in on this panel. This does not. This does not. It'd be really... This would have been worth building if it had expanded the recruitment, but it doesn't. This does not. Airship crew recruitment capacity +1. There we go. It's going to take 3 population to do it. Circle of influence size. Circle of influence. Is this just a lot? I don't know what that is. Does that allow other armies to recruit out of within range of us, within our circle of influence, maybe? Signal system. When smoke rises in the distance, the spirit sails at full speed, answering the summons with all guns blazing. Okay. I don't really know. Anyway, so that's going to be probably worth building. That's good to know. Campaign movement range boost. That's going to be worth building. Duration before disengaging, +90 seconds for the Spirit of Grungni army ability. Okay. And Thunderburner upgraded. Okay. I still haven't really learned the ins and outs of using this thing in combat just yet. And then we have casualty replenishment rate and airship crew growth. So these are all worth having. Quite frankly, more than this is worth having. So, yeah, I'm going to demolish that, and I feel kind of stupid for having built it to begin with. We're at tier 2. We will build this next along with, I'm not exactly sure, one of these other two. But we'll decide that next turn. Meanwhile, back to you. You can now go ahead and interact here. And we're going to give you...
Doom's taking its damn time.
We're going to give you some of our... Let's say most of our Dwarf Warriors. Along with some of our miners' blasting charges. I'm going to keep the Thunderers here. I'm going to give you all the miners. Everything else here, I'm going to keep in Malakai's army for now. And Malakai, you now have plenty of room to recruit. At this point, let's get some Slayer Pirates. Let's try them out. They also have less upkeep per turn, so when rebuilding an army, I tend to build starting with the units that have the lowest upkeep per turn first. And yeah, good enough. So we got 12 here, we got 12 here. You actually need the replenishment less. Just 1 second here. We're going to actually take you out for the moment. We're going to move you in. You're already... Never mind. Well, no. Yeah, you can still move in. Can you recruit? You cannot, because I can't move you out of March Stance. That surprises me. I guess I guess maybe I moved farther than I thought I did. Alright, now back to recruiting for you. You can recruit that, and we're not going to worry about these now. Okay. We're still doing all this. Our growth is going to take a while before we can get to the next tier. Nothing for you to do. Building wise, there's nothing else for us to do here. Our commandment is the one that we want to keep. Okay. We have Oath Gold that we can do here. Let's take a look at our character runes. So first of all, ooh, these are much more expensive now. Very nice. I approve of that. I like it when the game makes things more challenging. Makes you really feel what's the word I'm looking for? It makes things feel like more of an accomplishment, I should say. Okay. So let's take a look now at our 3 character units. You've got 3 character runes, so I'm assuming everybody here, nope, Felix cannot, but everybody else can use character runes. And then we have our only weapons are the ones being used by Felix and Gotrek. So we could go ahead and possibly think about, not this, wrong thing, Michael. Let's try this. We could think about building one of these, but I think I'm probably going to want to save my Oath Gold and accumulate it for something really good. Because none of these are really game changers. Let me just double check the Iron Warden's Tankard. Oh, hello. Isn't that... No, it's an enchanted item, Michael. Iron Warden's Tankard. There it is. Okay, so... Oh! We just need the Oath Gold. And we've already got the Dwarf Beer. So that's new. This used to require something other than Dwarf Beer. And it is still providing the regeneration. So that's really where we want to be spending a lot of our Oath Gold. We want to give as many dwarfs as possible regeneration. The Book of Grudges we obviously can't do yet, and if I hover over each of these, it does tell me my current status. Fight 1 battle with cavalry units in the enemy army. So that's just going to be happenstance. Fight battles in a region with a mountain climate. Yeah, so we would have been at 1 out of 2 had we gone ahead and fought this after activating the adventure. Important safety tip for next time. Okay, let's go ahead and build ourselves up. Give Throg and Throt a turn or two to do whatever they're going to do. Okay, he's all the way up to 30, and we're at 104 now. That's interesting. How did we drop so much? And Clan Mulder is 42. They are at war with Georgina. Let's see if anybody else wants to have anything to do with us. Nope. Now,
The ice goals.
we could probably declare war on Throt, and these guys would love us for that. Let's just see what happens. Initiate diplomacy.
Treat you with respect.
If I do join a war against Clan Mulder, they would offer to trade with us. They would give us military access. They would give us 1,000 gold. Okay, it's something to keep in mind, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Not until our armies are a little bit stronger and we're thinking of making the attack. Meanwhile, our public order here is not great. That's another thing I need to be aware of. And if there's a rebellion, it will appear up here at Crocodrak. Crackerjack, I guess it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Alright, well, I should have done it. Could have gotten 1,000 gold out of it. Well, that is probably going to cost us... Ooh, this is not good. They both declared war on us at the same time. Yikes.
Be sure to put your oath gold to good use.
Yeah, okay. Alright. We got the mess hall, we got the Slayer unit, okay. So, yeah, we definitely need to now focus on... Okay, I wasn't thinking this through very well. I went and demolished that one building, but I don't yet have the population to be able to build these others. It's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and plan on defending our territories. I don't want to give these up without a fight. So we're going to get you moving. I guess the question is, can he jump over the mountain here? We don't really know. Let's see. If we were to try to change our stance here, we can jump over the mountain right here, but that is narrower than it is right there.
We'll take Mike's goal. They're done with his wars.
Okay, well,
I've got a great
we're
idea.
going to do...
No.
We're going to go ahead and send you in this direction.
There be demons, I hope.
And you can recruit a couple miners. No. 4 miners is enough. You can recruit a couple of dwarf warriors. That means...
It's me.
Malakai, you can move back into here. And you can recruit
Emphasis on try.
another Slayer pirate. Okay.
We can't all have a chronicler like Gotrek, can we? Slayer.
I think that army in this settlement can defend it fairly well. Crackerjack here, I'm a bit concerned about that. So what we need to do is we need to have an army in a position to be able to defend either one of these two, probably. That's going to be a little bit challenging, isn't it? You've got a garrison of 6. Lair the Troll King. We have the money. Let's go ahead and build this up. All right, I'm counting on you. I'm kind of hoping they don't both attack us at the same exact turn, because I'm kind of counting on Skorigny here to be able to defend both of these. We'll do the best we can. Building upgrade available. Yeah, we don't have the population for it, game. Sorry. Sorry, we didn't get the population back after disbanding these buildings, so we're just going to have to wait until it gets to a growth of 3, a population of 3. Meanwhile,
Sister of
you
Ice.
probably are going to start liking us better now because we're at war with Clan Mulder. Let's see what happens. Can we get a peace? Can we get a trade agreement with you?
We might do business.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Kneel to
Don't know how long you'll survive, but you got no army at all left, so you're probably not going to survive for very long. I wonder if that means we should be going on the offensive here. Because this is probably a crappy army. That's a 20 stack and it's defending a 17 stack garrison, so we're not going to be taking that anytime soon. Now, I don't want to go on the offensive and be in Skaven territory where I can't replenish, I can't recruit, and I'm much more vulnerable to ambush. So we'll stay here, and what we'll do is we'll wait for one of them to attack, and then we'll just counterattack. Alright, and also hope that, let's look at both of you guys again. So you are only at war with us. Your strength rank 17, so you're the strongest faction that we've encountered so far. That figures. And then also Clan Mulder, you are at war with us, and then of course, okay. Alright, don't think there's anything else to do. I've already done diplomacy, Michael. You don't need to do that again. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay. What's he doing? He's, he recruited another lord. That's what he's doing.
Doom's taking its damn time.
Alright, faction destroyed. There goes the closest thing to a friend that we had. Recruitment cost is down. Recruit 30 new units. Now you tell me. Okay. So much for the trade agreement. Dwarf Outpost, we encountered Cathay. We got some units recruited. Did they count towards the... Okay. It says mission issued, but yet the mission doesn't appear down here. It's a little bitty, tiny little minuscule bug.
This scar, don't ask.
Okay, let's go ahead and keep you moving in this direction. We have not yet seen Throt invade our territory up here. We have not yet seen the Skaven invade our territory over here. This is Cathay. Let's take a look here at them. They're completely neutral towards us. However, they are willing to trade with us, so we will absolutely accept that.
Lord of all.
Ropsman clan? Yeah, I don't really see any reason not to do that with you.
Kislev's chose bow to me.
Okay. Fair enough. How's our strength? I didn't even look. Our strength is now at 89. Okay. We're definitely the weakest combatant here in our big old war. I still don't see Throt the Unclean, which is absolutely a concern. You... Okay, if I build this, that gives us 2 warriors, a quarreler, and a grudge thrower. And it turns this into a minor settlement battle. The only other option is maybe growth. We're going to go with growth and hope that you will be able to defend it. You should be able to. Let's go ahead.
Die like a slayer.
Okay, so yes, this army can build straight from the Spirit of Grungni, and that's because I'm going to assume we're within the circle of influence. Okay, that makes sense. Now, we're not going to give you any Slayers,
Seeks only death.
so we're going to give you 2 more Warriors. You are going to recruit another Slayer. Slayer Pirates. Actually, you've got 2 already. Let's go ahead and recruit some actual Slayers. All right, and no more building to do. Next turn, I'll check to see whether or not you're going to be able to jump over the mountain to crack a drac if necessary, but I'm thinking you probably will be able to. We know we can't afford to do this just yet. We need 2 more turns to grow our population. We could do one of these, but we don't need to because what we really need to prioritize... Well, we could do this. A compact forge, which gives us bolt throwers and grudge throwers. And you... What all do you do for artillery again? Missile strength bonus. And deranged munitions. No, that's an ability that I have to activate. Okay. So for now, at least, it's just the missile strength plus 20. Unless there's a faction benefit that I'm forgetting about. Yes, there is. Okay. Upkeep, reduction, and recruit rank increase. So those are definitely worth doing. So that is a building we are definitely going to want to build as soon as possible, but I don't think it's a higher priority than this one right now. And probably this one as well. And to do that, we need to get our population up to 3. Alright, so we're going to pass on that. We're going to do some research now. We've got militia training. That's probably worth doing, plus it leads us into improved blast charges, sacred duty. This is not affecting Slayers. I would have thought that Slayers would be considered great weapons because of those big axes that they carry, but apparently not. Just the things that have great weapon in their name, I suppose. So where are our Slayers here? Okay, so the Slayer Pirates get affected right here by all 3 of those. And then our regular Slayers are going to be affected by this. And this would be good, but we got to get Warriors Guild first. And Warriors Guild requires 5 technologies. Okay, yeah, okay, so we're at 2 out of 7 now. So let's go ahead and do... Let's go ahead and do this.
Attention! Only thing that's kept dwarves alive.
Okay, at this point we only have 2 more turns. We're not going to make it into Trom unless the Skaven or the trolls, the Troll King, attacks us in the next 2 turns. So this is bad because we're actually going to suffer from control and growth debuffs and an upkeep increase for grudge settler units. And refresh my memory, what are grudge settler units? Those are... We don't have any of those. And the reason we don't have these, gained each time you finish an Age of Reckoning in the Scruff tier or higher. Okay, so we will at least gain access to them, but they're going to be more expensive. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm learning slowly. Let's go ahead and end this turn and hope that they come at us, but one at a time. Okay, Baldur did not. And here we go. There's Throg. He's just raiding us. Maybe we can get a look at his army.
We can't all have a chronicler like Gotrek, can we?
Okay, got some units recruited. Okay, that's good. So Castalton and Baldur went to war. We got our barley field built.
What?
You cannot jump over the mountain to Krakadrak, but it appears to not be a big deal because he's not moving towards Krakadrak. He's moving towards us here. Your army, Throg, does not scare me.
This scar, don't I?
You do have 20 units, and I only have 14.
What?
Okay.
It was only a little.
Well, you know what?
To doom, then.
The whole thing has been answered for us.
Damas Kron
We
drives
cannot get Skorigny here close enough to join in the fight. And
Doom's taking its down.
so right here,
Innovator.
we are close enough to attack. We have to attack.
Honor or look.
So
Always.
is there anything we can do to give ourselves any kind of advantage? We can hire mercenaries here. Instantly? Can we recruit them instantly? We can recruit them instantly. Oh, that's nice. Those are adventure units. Okay, so I needed to pay more attention to that. This adventure gave me the opportunity to recruit them.
Slayer.
I hope I didn't just scare Throg away, because now, according to our thematic challenge, because he is close enough to attack, we have to attack. Let me just look and make sure we don't have any magic items or ancillaries to assign beforehand. We do not. All right, here we go.
Let's get to it.
Coming up on an hour already. Come on, yes! Close victory, interesting. I would have thought that we'd have slightly better results than that. If we auto-resolved it, we would not lose any units. We're not going to auto-resolve. This is obviously going to push... Ooh, interesting. It's a ford battle. Okay, we're obviously going to force them to come to us because of our cannons. This is going to be very interesting. Yeah, so we're going to go over an hour, obviously, but it's fine. I am expecting our cannons to be devastating. I hope they do not disappoint me. This is terrible terrain. Absolutely awful for us because we actually have a hill to shoot over. The cannons can reach from here. The question is, will they even fire? Well, what we're going to do, and not to mention, not only that, but there's not even enough width here for us to get... Okay, what did I accidentally only selected one of them. Yeah, there's not really enough width here for us to shoot past the trees. This is... I swear, sometimes I think the game is having itself a nice laugh at our expense, the way it always puts us, I shouldn't say always, I'm exaggerating, but the way it usually seems to put the player at a disadvantage when it comes to the terrain. Now in this case, it's probably fair because we had to attack them as opposed to when we're defending. It seems like when we're defending, we would have our pick of terrain. Okay, and then our front line is just these 4 units. We're going to go ahead and get a warrior on each side. Kind of narrow but deep. Because we want open firing lanes for our cannons. We're going to get the Doom Seekers and the regular Slayers on each side as well. Again, kind of deep. We need you guys up front.
I'll die willingly. Makaisson!
Makaisson, you like that, and who did I forget? My gyrocopters. Gyrocopters, you're actually fine where you are. Now, if my cannons open fire right away, then I'm going to leave them where they are. If they don't open fire right away, I'm going to have to move them, and that's going to waste a lot of time. But, you know what? We'll see what happens. So let's get the gyrocopter moving. The cannons look like they're firing. Or hopefully they're not firing right into trees. Okay, let's get all 4 of you into guard mode and fire at these Norscan ice trolls right now. You sure didn't do very much damage with all 4 of you firing already. This is not, that's better. That's definitely better. Now fire at them. I'm just firing kind of into the middle here. In fact, what I could do is I could do this. Why are you... Wait a minute. Why are you... Why are you blocked? Okay, move back. Get further up here. Oh, this, I forgot about my gyrocopters. That was not good. They've already taken quite a beating here. That's not great. Let's get you all the way back there for now. Okay, our cannons are really, really not very impressive right now, are they? Fire at him. Okay, at least they are hitting those trolls. Yeah, go ahead and hit those marauders as well. Alright, let's get these Slayers right here, these Doom Seekers. How fast are you? 44? Let's get you in the woods. Maybe give you a chance to ambush those horsemen. Alright, my gyrocopters. You can now move around behind. The range on these guys is not super. Okay, we should be opening fire now with our Thunderers. Let's go ahead and charge in here. Malakai shoot at Throg. Okay, how are we doing here? Not desperately well. Where's my Doom Seekers here? Okay. That was not my Doomseekers. I thought I selected my Doomseekers. Doomseekers, please select. Thank you. Okay, you back over here. Okay. You guys work on killing Throg, please. Let's go ahead and summon in now. Right here. Okay, why are you not fighting something? My goodness. You've already destroyed whatever you were fighting, I guess? Okay. You can go ahead and do your active ability here. Why are you not doing it? Come on. What on earth is wrong? Okay, this is bad over here. Very bad. You guys get... Let's get in on them. Our cannons have been knocked free of... You're telling me that one unit of cavalry for him knocked 3 of our cannon units out of their artillery. It's insane. Okay. Gyrocopters, you guys get around behind now. Okay, you are still shooting. Shoot at them. How are we doing here? I lost track of Throg, but it looks like we've got their... Oh, Throg's all the way over there now. He's running away. You actually go after Throg. You also go after Throg. Maybe you can catch up. Your speed is... Never mind, your speed is atrocious. Don't go after Throg. You all... Why are you guys not back on the cannons? Come on now. Damage sustained. Get on the cannons. My goodness here. Okay, get on them. Who's withdrawing? Okay, you guys get in on them. Guys, get over here. My Thunderers have been really badly beaten up here. Okay, the Trolls are back. The Wolves are back. Okay, you're too busy chasing Throg instead of doing something useful. That's my fault. That's definitely bad micro by me. Okay, you as well. Get in here where you can actually be useful, please. And you as well. Okay, you guys help out over there. You guys, come on, get them taken care of, please. What are you doing? What are you doing, my man? Okay, my gyrocopters. Did they get destroyed? They got destroyed or run off the map. Not exactly sure how, but they very clearly did not take care of Throg. Throg got away. Well, a very messy battle here. Whirlwind of Death. I have to remember that I've got that with this unit. Okay. These cannons. Well, at this point I'm just going to end it. Okay. What a mess of a battle that turned out to be. We did not lose any units, I don't think. Our cannons... Our cannons did decent damage. Obviously not enough to finish the adventure. And Throg is only going to retreat. We did not destroy his army, not by a long shot. This may actually be a situation where I will actually take the casualty replenishment instead of any other reward. Okay, we destroyed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his units. This If that gave growth, I would be tempted to take it. It doesn't, however. Okay. Apparently it's no... Oh, yeah, okay. Little bitty bit. 4% army replenishment or money and oath gold. I'd love to take the money and oath gold, but I'm actually going to take the replenishment. Because if he's close enough to attack, I have to attack him again. Defeated Throg. Weapon strength plus 3%. Bonus versus large. That would be very good against Throg. Alright, and spell resistance. And Choir Master for both of you guys. A Teller of Tales. Okay, that's all very good. Mission. Oh, we did complete a mission. Okay, I'll have to check. Oh, it's because he had a cavalry unit. Okay. Adventuring Cannoneers, reload time reduction. That's very good. We'll definitely take that. Mission successful, Dragon's Bane. So we need 3 pips to be filled in, and we have filled in 1 of them so far. Okay. Here's the question.
A little bit of luck and a whole lot of black Buddha.
I cannot reach. So I will not be able to attack him a second time this turn. Airship camp. I think this is what I need to do.
Put your feet up, why don't you?
Let's go ahead and apply.
Malakai Makaisson.
Let's see here. This is maybe good. Yeah, let's do that. We can't do this until level 10. Then we'll also do this. Okay.
What?
Gotrek, you... Which one of these is... None of these is actually
Did you see that,
good
lads?
against Norskins. Okay. Well, then we're not going to worry about that. What is Stubborn Defiance? Physical resistance. We can get this all the way up to 10%, huh? That sounds promising. Deadly Blade. I'm going to want all of these, except for the Devastating Charge. We're going to take the Stubborn Defiance for now. You
Explosives expert.
are getting replenished troops. Okay,
A little bit of luck and a whole lot
let's
of black Buddha.
let's go ahead and
Slayer.
move our... Okay, we can't move anymore. Let's go ahead and recruit in... Not you. You. Recruit in another Slayer unit over this end turn. Let's see what Throg decides to do. I'm kind of assuming he will run away, but maybe not. And meanwhile, you...
Did you see that, lads?
We want you to be... I want you to be close enough that you could jump over the mountain if you need to. So let's try this. You could easily get here if you need to. Then from here, can you do recruiting? You can. At this point, this is not the most diverse army in the world, but it should work as a deterrence against invaders, at least. Meanwhile, our buildings... Let's go ahead and get you improved. That's all we can do. You're not 3 yet. You need 1 more turn until you're 3. Okay. I should have ended right after the battle, because I'm well over time here, but now I'm going to go ahead and do the end turn and wait for it to save the game at that point. I could consolidate these guys, but there's no reason to yet, since we're not at 20 yet. No, I think I will just to save the money.
Demon Slayer.
No, I'm not going to. They've got a little bit of experience. They'll replenish. Okay, let's do diplomacy now. We're at 47. and Wintertooth is at 31, so they've dropped to more or less even with us at this point, which means they have another army floating around somewhere. This is terrifying. Clan Mulder is up to 8. All right, well, anyway, at least they're at war with another major faction now. So, the Great Orthodoxy, you guys have got to start. You've got to like us now, right? Since why are we losing influence? Past treaties with the Drazina Enclave, that's why. And also the treaties with the Ice Court. So even though we're at war with their enemy, that's not good enough for them. They don't like the fact that we made nice with people who they have resentment for. So fine, be that way. Let's go ahead and really quickly... Oh, we didn't quite get to 50%. Oh, that's disappointing. Almost, but not quite. We have 1,200 grudges settled. Okay, Clan Mulder, we still didn't see them move. So I don't think they're invading us. And Throg, all he did was change to a raiding camp. Alright, well, that means we'll have to attack him again. He's close enough for us to reach. So we have no choice. Age of Reckoning, Scruff, that's disappointing. Killed 3,000 enemies with artillery, gyrocopter, gyrobomber, and thunderbarge units. That'll give... Oh, we hit level 8, I guess. That'll give us Makaisson's Persuader. That looks nice. We'll definitely take that. What's the special ability? It just is a regeneration and a replenish ammunition. Okay. A new reckoning. A new Age of Reckoning begins immediately is one choice. Or... Yeah, let's enter a new age. Okay. And he's raiding us, huh? So he's actually still in our territory. Well, obviously we're close enough to reach him. We did a little bit of replenishing. He did some consolidating of units. He's also replenishing, which is, I guess, what they can do while they're in a raiding camp. Indeed it is. Okay, in fact, they get bonus replenishment for it. All right, well, that's definitely then where we are going to have to leave this one, and we'll pick up in the next episode with another fight between Malakai and Throg, unless Throg retreats. I don't think he will. He didn't retreat the first time. I don't think he will the second time either. All right, well, very good. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.